Anyway, Paul, get this. Dickie was saying that if you put 2 first-class stamps on a letter, then apparently the postman has to run when he delivers it.
What?
Yeah.
£2.50 packet of scampi fries. You don't think that's a bit rich for an area like Thamesmeerd?
Not when it's served on a plate with a bread roll and a wedge of lemon blanche. Anyway, we've got anything better to do.
Oh, pardon me for breathing.
I don't mind you breathing, just don't do it over the conveyors.
My mate Barnaby used to be in a band called The Metrics. They had a song called Walk 1.6 kilometres in my shoes.
Oh, they could have one that goes, I would walk 805 kilometres and I would walk 805 kilometres more.
Yeah, they do. That was the finale, actually.
What are you doing with that beaker, by the way?
Oh, this isn't a beaker. It's called a magic missile. You whack all these things in. Look, I've got spinach, nuts, berries, bananas. I don't know what these things are, but apparently they're called superfoods.
But why don't you just take those things from that beaker, put them on a plate, and then eat the stuff off the plate?
Nah, this is magic. Magic missile.
He's drinking his dinner.
If I have to watch another episode of Jamie Keitel, I'll drop down dead. This morning, there was this couple on there, right? And he said she was using their baby as a weapon. As a weapon!
I think it's a figure of speech. I can't stand that Jamie Keitel. He was down the club one night, and I can't prove it, but I'm sure he piddled in the sink.
I've got a Christmas card from Pollard.
Who's Pollard?
About 10 years ago, my Auntie Irene paid for me for a one-off fee to get birthday and Christmas cards from Pollard. The thing is, Pollard died 2.5 years ago, and Irene hasn't cancelled them, so it's as if Pollard still lives on in my computer.
Yeah, just like that film, Tron.
What?
Doesn't matter. Hey Chris, have you got a packet of miniature screwdrivers? I need to get into the back of this piano.
I haven't, but I know there's bound to be some.
Whoa! Amazing.
Problem solving. That's what I do.
Here, you just miss Maria and little baby Ali.
It's calling it Ali. Very posh.
What? What's the joke? I don't get it. What?
You know, the Beckhams. The Beckhams had a baby in Brooklyn. So they called the baby Brooklyn. And Maria had a baby
In the back of an alley around a dishwashing public house.
Wait a minute, wasn't he called Brooklyn because he was conceived in Brooklyn?
Here, you don't think...
Well, I went to see that Hush Hush Eye to Eye, the Limahl story in the West End. Time Out thought it was invigorating, and so did I.
But hang on a minute. How the hell are we going to afford that?
Well, I've got a friend on the Arts Council, Steve Village. I'll set you up a meeting, but keep it under your hats, got it?
Hush, hush!
Eye to eye!
Okay, love. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, we'll see you in a bit. That was Chris ringing from the bathroom.
What the hell's he doing in there?
He says he's dry and he's just putting on some talc.
What the hell's talc?
It's kind of like sherbet, but you put it on your body. Chris loves it.
You say, ere thrice the sun done, salutation to the dawn, and you claim these words as your own. Morning, Heidi. Morning, Gemma.
Now the old man is yawning. All right, lads. I've been down to Whitfield's, got the old shopping.
Paul, I know you don't like buying carrier bags, but why don't you just get a bag for life?
She's gone and made me a fish sandwich. A massive fish sandwich. I mean, the fish was so big, she had to fold it in half.
Fold it in half?
Fold it in half.
Nah, I don't really get Thelonious Monk. Sounds like Les Dawson to me. All right, lads, where have you been? pharmacy. I had to get some hacks.
What the hell's hacks?
Lozenges for the inside of your neck. Hey, I'll tell you what, I love the way they give you your change in the chemist. They like put the receipt onto your hand and then they drop the coins on from that far away.
Yeah, why do they do that?
Germs. Germs.
Right, let's get this sorted out. So, what's first?
Oh, photos! Right, I found a couple on my phone and I put them on here. Right, I did have to crop Kate out of one of them, but...
Well, yeah, you've cropped her out so it's just me, but there's still a hand on my shoulder.
Oh, don't worry about that. Sam's a whiz with computers. She can just cover it up with something.
Cover it up with what?
Anything, I don't know, parrot.
A parrot?
Yeah, you know, and you showed up a parrot's just a for instance.
I'm scared of that programme, Eggheads.
Hang on. How can you be scared of eggheads?
Well, for a start, Jeremy Vine's voice is really creepy, but mainly it's that bit at the end when one of the eggheads is much bigger than the others. And Jeremy Vine.
What are you on about, Dickie?
Well, one of the eggheads has to leave the room, right? Because of, like, they didn't know something or something. And then they just suddenly appear, right, behind the other eggheads. They just appear, but they're really big, just like one big, massive face, like behind all the others, like just one massive face looming over everyone, like one massive face.
Oh, hey, Brad, have you got any photos of you with, like, famous people? Because that looks really cool on profiles.
No, not really. I mean, I've got a photo of me and Celine Dion.
What? Where did you meet Celine Dion?
Well, Scotland. There were loads of people getting selfies with her, and I thought, I'll get a selfie. I didn't really know who it was at the time. I actually thought it was Gillian McKeith.
Right, Fenton, what have you been up to?
I've been running. And how about you? How are Mama and child? Mama's gonna make all of your nightmares come true. Mama's gonna put all of her fears into you.
Fenton, what are you doing?
Roger Waters, 1979.
With you, I lose my mind.
Right, that's it. This ends now.